What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's the big dog named Austin. We had a play-in game last night. The two play-in games, the first night of the play-in games from the Western Conference, those happened. They're done. They're in the books. The Lakers, they ended up beating the Pelicans 110-106. Zion, he got hurt with a little bit left to go in the game after the Pelicans made a comeback. He will miss the even though the Pelicans lost, they still play the winner from the Warriors-Kings game, which was the Kings. The Pelicans will play them. Zion's out. He is out for the game. So, I'll probably get into a pick for that game later. You probably know who I'm going to pick because the Pelicans aren't really anything without Zion. But the second game of the night ended up being not really a blowout, but a game that was pretty well controlled by the Kings the entire time. Klay Thompson, no points. He had probably the worst game of his career. He was 0 for 6, 0 for 8. I don't remember. He had one of the worst shooting games of his career. I thought the Warriors were going to do it. I picked the Warriors to win. I picked the Lakers to win. I was 1 for 2. The Warriors, man, they might be done. That might be it. There's been some turmoil in the franchise throughout the season, throughout the last couple seasons. Draymond Green, what's going to happen with him, man? I think this might be the end of the Warriors dynasty. 4 championships, though. That's incredible. And Steph Curry will go down as one of the greatest players of all time, let alone the greatest point guard of all time. But I don't know. I don't know what's next for the Warriors. But like I said, the Kings won, so the Kings will play the loser of the Pelicans-Lakers, which was the Pelicans. And again, the Pelicans will be without Zion. Probably end up picking the Kings, but we'll get into that later. Tonight, we have 2 more play-in games for the Eastern Conference, okay? So the first game, the Heat, who are 46-36, they take on a healthy 76ers team who is 47-35. Now, I look at the 76ers team, and Joel Embiid's been out for a decent chunk of the season. Whenever Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid are on the floor together, playing the game together, they're 30-7. 76ers are going to win this game. The series is tied 2-2. 76ers will win this game. They're favored by 5.5. And I think they're going to be a problem in the playoffs. A healthy Joel Embiid. I know that they're going to go and play the Knicks, and the Knicks are a really good team. But, a healthy Joel Embiid with the 76ers are poised to make a run. It's a big game. I think 76ers get it done. Remember last year, though, the Heat, they went on a run. They lost the opening round of the play-in tournament, won the second game, and then went on that run all the way to the finals. So, you can't count out the Heat. The Heat are a weird team. But this game, I'm picking the 76ers. The next game, man, I don't know how. This is the problem with the play-in tournament. At what point did the Hawks and the Bulls, do what did they do to deserve a spot in the playoffs? Okay, the Hawks are 10 games under 500. They're 36-46. The Bulls, they're 39-43. Both of them are below 500. Neither of these teams should be competing for a playoff spot. I think it doesn't matter. I think the winner of this game is going to lose to the Heat. Give me the Bulls, I guess. They're favored by 3.5. DeMar DeRozan, their star player, averaging 24 points per game. The Bulls lead the series this season 2-1. Look, I'm not really excited for this one. This one starts at 9:30. Both these teams suck. Okay, at least the other play-in game was between 2 teams that had a winning record. Now you got the 9 and 10 seed in the Eastern Conference. It doesn't make sense to me. So the Bulls will win this one, and then the Heat, if and when they lose, they'll beat the Bulls, and it'll be Sixers Heat. Going back to that Heat 76ers game, the 76ers and Heat have played 4 times this season. They've split twice. They split. They've won twice each. They've only seen Joel Embiid 1 time, and he was healthy, and they won 109-105. So, for what it's worth, Joel Embiid this season is 1-0 against the Miami Heat. So I just wanted to get that in there. Like I said, I don't see the Hawks, Bucks, either of them making the playoffs. Maybe they'll surprise me. Maybe the Heat don't have a little bit of magic like they did last year. Maybe they don't have that magic, and they end up losing to the Bulls. Either way, I don't think either the Hawks or the Bulls should be in the playoffs. Whoever loses the first game is going to beat the team in the second game. I feel like that's pretty strong. That's all I've got for this video. It's definitely a couple hours before tip-off for the first game. Yesterday I was a little after tip-off. I know I said I was going to get it up before 7:30. Didn't end up happening. Tonight, this video is going to be up. I got like 13 views on my other one, so thank you all for watching. Let's get it up to 15, because that's my favorite number. I like 15. 15 is my favorite number. So if we can get it up to 15 views, that'd be nice. So like, comment, share. That's all I've got. We're getting closer and closer to the start of the playoffs. They actually announced the start time for the first game, for Game 1, Sunday. The Bulls and the Bucks play Game 1 at 7:30 or 7 on Sunday. So that's when the series gets underway. It does not sound like Giannis is going to play. I'm going to make more playoff videos, like once the playoff seedings and scenarios get set. Like once the matchups get set, like then I'll start diving into these matchups. But let's let the play-in games play out. I'm going to pick those. Like I said, that's all I got. Like, comment, share. Have a good day. Make sure you put your cart in the cart corral. I'm a big dog named Austin. Go Pacers.